everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is my March favourites. I have to think what month we were in there. Yeah, my March favourites. All of them are makeup products again. This is so unlike me to not include like a food item at all in my favourites. But my first makeup product that's making its way into my March favourites is my Tarte palettes. This is the Tarte Pro Amazon Clay palette and I absolutely love this palette. The mirror on it is pretty incredible. Like, it's probably one of the best mirrors on a palette I've ever seen. I just find the mirror, the choice of colours, the pigmentation of the colours is just incredible. And I've been reaching for this palette a lot. This is probably like my go-to palette at the minute and I just find it so good. Like, words cannot describe how good this palette is and the pigmentation. My favourite base colour is, like, I'll always put this hair colour here on my lid and this is called Chic. Then I will head to Innocent, which is this colour here. And then I'll sort of do either Whimsy, which is this one beside it, or I'll go for this sort of raspberry colour, which is called Maud. And then I'll always put a little bit of either this shimmer or this shimmer on my lid. So the more coppery toned one is called Ethereal and the champagne-y coloured one is called Glam. So that is like my go-to colours on this palette. The next makeup item in my favourites is a foundation. Now, I don't actually own the foundation. I have been using little samples of it because I wasn't sure how I would like it, basically. So I went into House of Fraser and asked at the till could I have a few samples of foundation, and they kindly gave them to me. So the foundation that I have been wearing and absolutely loving, and I'm definitely going to go and buy a bottle of, is the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Foundation. It's just so good. It goes onto my skin really nicely. I'm in number 2, which I think is fair. This one's number 3. It's exactly the same packaging, but I'm definitely number 2. Yeah, the foundation is, I'd say it's a medium to full coverage. Like, I could definitely build it up to be a full coverage, but it's in between sort of medium and full coverage. It lasts all day, providing I use setting powder, and it just makes your skin be like magic. Like, it is a magic foundation. I absolutely love it. I've had a lot of people ask me what foundation I've been wearing. So if you've used this, please let me know what you think of it, and do you think it is worth the money? I think it's £32 from Charlotte Tilbury or House of Fraser. So let me know if you think it's worth it, or should I just stick to my good old NARS, which is the same price anyway. So please let me know what you think of this if you have used it before. The next item in my favourites is a good old trusty mascara, and I'm like 99.9% sure I've mentioned this before, but I have been reaching for it a lot, so I'm just going to include it anyway because everyone needs to know about the mascara. So the mascara I'm talking about is the Maybelline Lash Sensational one, and it is just a good mascara. I'll always gravitate back towards this one, and I think because of the formulation of it and because of the wand shape, it just applies the mascara really well, and it covers all your lashes, and you get at it really, like, you just get a good coverage on your mascara. So you can see the way it is bent, and it just means that you can get a full enough coverage on your eyelashes, and you can get into the corner. You can do your bottom lashes quite well as well. And I think for a high street mascara, this is probably one of the best ones I've ever tried. But please let me know if you have any other suggestions for high street mascaras that you also really love. The next one is a lipstick, and this one is from Tanya Burr Cosmetics. I love the Tanya Burr Cosmetics, and I will constantly like tell people about them because they are so good for such little money. So the one that I have been reaching for in March was Sunday Walk. So it's a sort of dark pink nude, and it's just so pretty. I just think it looks very nice for springtime. Like, I'm not quite into wearing a nude lip just yet, but I am getting there, and I think that's a very nice transitional colour. So it is more of like a pinky nude, and it's just so nice. It feels really nice on your lips. It's not dehydrating because it's not a matte, it's just a normal lipstick. I don't know if there's a correct word for that, but it's infused with I think it's vitamin E. I think it's got vitamin E in it, so it makes your lips feel nice and hydrated and nourished. And I just think the colour of it is really nice for spring and summer. The next two items are one's skincare and one's hair care. So my skincare product that I've absolutely been loving is a product from The Ordinary. This is the AHA 30% and BHA 2% peeling solution. I'm not sure if I've ever mentioned this before, but it's basically a mask, peeling mask thing for your face, obviously. So what you do is you clean your face and wait for it to dry, and then you apply this across your skin and rub it in, and then leave it to do its thing for 10 minutes, and then you wash it off with lukewarm water. And I always find that I look really silly with this on, because it kind of looks like you've been in the sun way too long. The final thing in my favourites is a hair care product, and I'm not sure if I've ever mentioned this before. I apologise if I have, but it is by Cloud9 and it's called the Magical Quick Dry Potion. As you can tell, I have really long hair, and it's a task in itself trying to wash my hair, which is why I only wash my hair 3 times a week. But to then dry my hair is a whole other task of its own, and I just, most of the time, like 90% of the time, just end up not drying my hair. I hate just leaving my hair to dry normally because it takes so long, but then I hate drying my hair because it also takes too long as well. Basically, it comes as sort of like 2 separate liquids, obviously 2 different densities, which is why they're separated. And then what you do is you shake it up and it looks like this. And then at that stage you then just spray it all over your hair whenever it's wet, and then you dry it, and it's meant to quicken the time that it takes to dry your hair. I think it does, like I think it takes me in and around 10 to 15 minutes. I think it's 10 to 15 minutes. I did time it, and I think it was 10 to 15 minutes to dry my hair whenever I use this, in comparison to the 15 to 20 minutes that it would normally take. Even if it didn't quicken the length of time that it takes me to dry my hair, it smells so good. Like, I've never smelled a hair product so good before. I love the way my hair feels and smells after I've used this product. So that is the last item in my March favourites. Leave me any suggestions down in the comments for any future videos you would like me to do, or any product reviews, anything like that. Please do let me know what you'd like to see on this channel, because I'd like to sort of tailor them a little bit more to my audience rather than me coming up with ideas. So please let me know what you want to see, basically. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and the little bell so that you know whenever a new video is coming, and give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time. Bye!